In the competitive landscape of project management, preparing for an interview is essential for success. This video presents the top 25 interview questions frequently asked to senior project managers, along with insightful answers to help you stand out. Whether you're an experienced project manager or looking to advance your career, understanding these questions will enhance your readiness. Join us as we explore critical topics that hiring managers often prioritize when evaluating candidates for senior project management roles. 1. How do you prioritize tasks and allocate resources across multiple concurrent projects? To prioritize tasks and allocate resources effectively, I start by assessing project objectives and deadlines. I categorize tasks based on urgency and impact, utilizing tools like the Eisenhower matrix for clarity. Regular communication with stakeholders helps identify critical needs and potential bottlenecks. Resource allocation involves analyzing team strengths and workloads, ensuring that high-priority projects receive adequate support. I also implement Agile methodologies to remain flexible, adjusting priorities as project dynamics evolve to meet evolving demands and maintain momentum. 2. What project management methodologies are you most experienced with? How do you decide which approach to use for a given project? When selecting a project management methodology, I consider the project's scope, complexity, and team dynamics. I have extensive experience with Agile, Waterfall, and hybrid methodologies. For projects with rapidly changing requirements, Agile is often ideal, as it allows flexibility and iterative progress. Conversely, Waterfall works well for projects with well-defined stages and stable requirements. I also analyze team experience and client preferences, ensuring that the chosen approach aligns with both project goals and stakeholder expectations. This tailored strategy enhances project outcomes and team collaboration. 3. Describe your process for creating and managing project schedules and budgets. In crafting project schedules, I begin by defining tasks and milestones, breaking them down into manageable components. I utilize tools like Gantt charts to visualize timelines and dependencies. Regularly reviewing progress against the schedule ensures alignment. For budget management, I establish a detailed budget plan that includes all resources, materials, and contingency funds. I track expenses closely, using software to monitor financials in real time. Frequent communication with stakeholders about budget status helps mitigate potential overruns and ensures transparency throughout the project lifecycle. 4. How do you track and report on project progress? What key metrics do you focus on? To track and report on project progress, I utilize key performance indicators, KPIs, such as schedule variance, cost variance, and percent complete. I implement project management software that provides real-time updates, allowing for easy monitoring of milestones and deliverables. Regular status meetings with the team ensure that any issues are addressed promptly. I focus on metrics like resource utilization and stakeholder satisfaction, as they provide insights into both efficiency and effectiveness. Transparent reporting keeps stakeholders informed and engaged throughout the project lifecycle. 5. What tools and software do you use for project planning and management? In my experience, I utilize a variety of tools tailored to the specific needs of each project. Commonly used software includes Asana for task management, Microsoft Project for detailed scheduling, and Trello for visual project tracking. For collaboration, I prefer Slack or Microsoft Teams, allowing for seamless communication among team members. Additionally, I use Gantt charts and dashboards for progress reporting. The choice of tools often depends on project complexity and team preferences, ensuring that everyone remains aligned and informed throughout the project lifecycle. 6. How do you handle scope creep and change requests? Handling scope creep and change requests requires a structured approach. First, I evaluate the request's impact on the project's timeline, budget, and resources. I engage stakeholders to discuss the implications, prioritizing transparency. If the change aligns with project goals, I document it and adjust project plans accordingly. I ensure that all team members are aware of the changes, updating schedules and budgets as needed. Regular communication helps manage expectations and reinforces the importance of adhering to agreed-upon project parameters, fostering a disciplined project environment. 7. How do you motivate and lead project teams, especially during challenging phases? Motivating and leading project teams during challenging phases requires a multifaceted approach. First, I emphasize open communication, allowing team members to express concerns and ideas freely. Establishing a clear vision and shared goals helps align the team's efforts and reinforces purpose. I also celebrate small victories, which boosts morale and encourages persistence. Providing support and resources tailored to individual needs fosters a sense of belonging and accountability. Finally, I focus on maintaining a positive atmosphere, encouraging collaboration, and facilitating problem solving to navigate challenges together. 8. Describe your approach to delegating tasks and responsibilities to team members. When delegating tasks, I first assess each team member's strengths, skills, and current workload. I ensure that tasks are aligned with their expertise and offer opportunities for growth. After clearly defining the objectives and expectations for each task, I provide necessary resources and support. I encourage open communication, allowing team members to ask questions or seek guidance as needed. Regular check-ins help me monitor progress and address any challenges early on. Trusting the team while maintaining accountability fosters empowerment and enhances team performance. 9. How do you handle conflicts or disagreements within the project team? Conflicts within a project team can arise due to differing opinions, priorities, or work styles. To address these situations, I first encourage open communication, allowing team members to express their views without judgment. I facilitate a discussion to identify the root cause of the disagreement and guide the team towards a collaborative solution. If necessary, I mediate the conversation to ensure it remains constructive. Establishing common goals helps unify the team, and I emphasize the importance of respect and professionalism. Regular check-ins can also help prevent conflicts from escalating. 10. What strategies do you use to keep remote or distributed teams aligned and productive? Keeping remote or distributed teams aligned and productive requires clear communication and the right tools. Regular check-ins, video meetings, and collaborative platforms help maintain connection and transparency. Establishing clear goals and expectations ensures everyone understands their roles and responsibilities. Utilizing project management software allows for tracking progress and accountability. Encouraging team-building activities, even virtually, fosters camaraderie. Lastly, actively seeking feedback from team members helps identify challenges early and adapt strategies as needed, ensuring everyone stays engaged and motivated. 11. How do you foster a culture of accountability within your project teams? Fostering a culture of accountability begins with clear expectations and ownership of tasks. I promote transparency by encouraging team members to set personal goals and share their progress regularly. Regular check-ins and feedback sessions help reinforce responsibilities while creating a supportive environment. Recognizing individual contributions and celebrating successes strengthens commitment. I also lead by example, demonstrating accountability in my own decisions and actions, which inspires team members to embrace the same mindset. Open communication ensures everyone feels empowered to voice concerns and take responsibility for their work. 12. How do you manage relationships with executive stakeholders and sponsors? Building strong relationships with executive stakeholders involves regular communication, understanding their priorities, and aligning project goals with organizational objectives. I initiate one-on-one meetings to gather their insights and expectations, ensuring they feel heard and involved. Providing consistent updates on project progress and addressing their concerns promptly fosters trust. Additionally, I highlight how the project contributes to strategic goals, which helps in gaining their support and commitment. By being transparent and proactive, I create a collaborative environment that encourages stakeholder engagement. 13. Describe your communication strategy for keeping stakeholders informed throughout a project. Effective communication is pivotal in project management. I establish a clear communication plan at the project's outset, outlining how and when updates will be shared. Regular status meetings, progress reports, and stakeholder newsletters help keep everyone informed. I adapt communication styles based on stakeholder preferences, ensuring critical information is conveyed promptly. Utilizing collaboration tools allows for real-time updates, while feedback mechanisms ensure stakeholders can voice concerns or questions, fostering engagement and transparency throughout the project lifecycle. 14. How do you handle difficult stakeholders or conflicting stakeholder priorities? Handling difficult stakeholders requires a combination of empathy, communication, and strategic negotiation. First, I make an effort to understand their concerns and priorities by actively listening and asking clarifying questions. This helps build rapport and trust. Once I have a clear understanding, I seek common ground and explore potential compromises that align with project goals. Keeping stakeholders informed and involved in decision-making processes is crucial. If conflicts persist, I facilitate a structured discussion among stakeholders to openly address issues and collaboratively find solutions. This approach often leads to better alignment and project success. 15. What is your approach to identifying and mitigating project risks? Identifying and mitigating project risks involves a systematic process. First, I conduct a thorough risk assessment by engaging the project team and stakeholders to identify potential risks. This is often achieved through brainstorming sessions and reviewing historical data. Once identified, I categorize the risks based on their likelihood and impact. Next, I develop mitigation strategies for the most critical risks, which may include contingency plans or preventive measures. Regularly monitoring these risks throughout the project lifecycle ensures proactive management, allowing for timely adjustments and minimizing adverse effects on project outcomes. 16. Describe a time when you had to deal with a major unexpected issue on a project. How did you handle it? In one project, we faced a significant setback when a key vendor unexpectedly went out of business. This threatened our timeline and deliverables. I immediately gathered the team to brainstorm alternatives, assessing potential new vendors and reallocating resources to maintain productivity. We communicated transparently with stakeholders about the issue and our action plan. By prioritizing critical tasks and leveraging existing relationships with other vendors, we managed to mitigate delays and successfully delivered the project, albeit with minor adjustments to the original timeline. 17. Walk me through your process for solving complex problems that arise during projects. When faced with complex problems during a project, I first gather the team for a brainstorming session. This encourages diverse perspectives and promotes collaborative thinking. Next, I clearly define the problem, ensuring everyone understands its scope and impact. I then analyze possible solutions, weighing their pros and cons based on project constraints. After identifying the most viable option, I develop an action plan with specific steps and responsibilities. Finally, I implement the solution while continuously monitoring its effectiveness, adapting as necessary based on feedback and results. 18. How do you make decisions when you don't have all the information you need? When faced with incomplete information, I rely on a structured decision-making process. First, I gather as much relevant data as possible from available resources and team members. I then evaluate the risks and potential impacts associated with different options. Engaging with stakeholders for their insights can also provide valuable perspectives. I prioritize decisions based on urgency and importance, often using a decision matrix to weigh options. If necessary, I implement a pilot or trial phase to test assumptions, allowing for adjustments based on real-world feedback before full-scale implementation. 19. How do you ensure your projects align with broader organizational goals and strategy? To ensure projects align with broader organizational goals and strategy, I start by gaining a clear understanding of the organization's vision and objectives. This involves engaging with key stakeholders to identify their priorities and expectations. During project initiation, I align project goals with these strategic objectives, ensuring they support the organization's mission. Regular check-ins and progress reviews help maintain this alignment throughout the project lifecycle. Additionally, I promote open communication among team members and stakeholders, allowing for adjustments if organizational strategies evolve. This proactive approach fosters a culture of alignment and responsiveness. 20. Describe how you balance short-term project needs with long-term strategic objectives. Balancing short-term project needs with long-term strategic objectives requires a clear alignment of project goals with organizational vision. Regular communication with stakeholders ensures that immediate deliverables do not compromise future goals. I prioritize tasks that deliver quick wins while assessing their impact on long-term targets. Agile methodologies help in this regard, allowing for iterative adjustments. By maintaining a flexible mindset and fostering collaboration, I ensure that the team remains focused on both immediate results and sustainable growth, adapting plans as necessary to align with shifting priorities. 21. How do you incorporate lessons learned from past projects into future work? Incorporating lessons learned from past projects involves a structured process. First, I conduct retrospective meetings with the team to gather insights on what worked well and what didn't. These findings are documented in a centralized repository for easy access. I ensure that this repository is reviewed at the start of new projects, allowing team members to reference previous experiences. Additionally, I promote a culture of continuous improvement by encouraging team feedback throughout the project lifecycle, allowing us to adapt strategies based on prior successes and challenges. 22. What steps do you take to continuously improve your project management skills? To continuously improve my project management skills, I engage in several key activities. First, I actively seek feedback from peers and stakeholders after each project, using their insights to identify areas for growth. Second, I pursue relevant certifications and training sessions, staying updated with industry trends and methodologies. Third, I participate in professional networks and forums where I can share experiences and learn from others. Finally, I dedicate time to self-reflection, analyzing past projects to extract lessons learned and apply them to future endeavors. This proactive approach ensures my skills remain sharp and relevant. 23. Tell me about the most challenging project you've managed. What made it challenging and how did you overcome those challenges? One of the most challenging projects I managed involved implementing a new software system across multiple departments. The project faced resistance from staff due to concerns about change and a tight timeline. To overcome these challenges, I prioritized clear communication and engaged stakeholders early in the process. I organized training sessions to familiarize the team with the new system and created a feedback loop to address concerns. By fostering collaboration and demonstrating the benefits of the new system, we successfully completed the project on time and within budget. 24. Describe a time when you had to turn around a failing project. What steps did you take? In one project, we were significantly behind schedule and over budget due to unclear requirements and poor team communication. I initiated a thorough review, engaging stakeholders to redefine objectives and clarify expectations. I implemented weekly check-ins to monitor progress and foster open dialogue among team members. Additionally, I prioritized tasks based on impact and feasibility, reallocating resources where necessary. This strategic approach revitalized the project, improved morale, and ultimately led to successful delivery, aligning outcomes with stakeholder expectations. 25. How would you approach taking over an in-flight project that's behind schedule and over budget? Taking over a project that is behind schedule and over budget requires a structured approach. First, I would conduct a comprehensive assessment of the current project status, including reviewing documentation, budgets, schedules, and stakeholder feedback. Engaging with the project team helps identify immediate challenges and areas for improvement. I would prioritize tasks that address critical delays and cost overruns while ensuring clear communication with stakeholders about the revised plan. Establishing realistic timelines and reassessing resource allocation is essential to align efforts with project goals. Continuous monitoring will be key to staying on track moving forward. In this video, we've explored the top 25 senior project manager interview questions and their answers to help you prepare effectively for your next interview. Understanding these questions not only boosts your confidence but also equips you with the knowledge to demonstrate your expertise in project management. We hope you found this content valuable and that it assists you in landing your dream job. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more insightful content. Thank you for watching.